Hello, my beautiful Cancerians. Welcome to your August reading with me, Lorian at Wellington, which welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. Hope you have a really insightful reading with me. Just to let you know, last month the absence was because the mic decided to stop working after I'd recorded it all, and it was just going to be too much because of hospital appointments and stuff to redub it. So going to be doing it slightly different this month. No microphone, just my webcam. But I'm on the lookout for a new one, to be honest. So watch this space. You might be hearing me a lot clearer soon. I've also become certified, finally, in Reiki. So I'm now offering distance healing, and also my readings are open. So if you would like to know all about that, just click on the link below to my website. But let's see what's going on for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising in the month of August. I hope you had a lovely birthday if you were a Cancerian sun. So let's just have a look. We're using the Crystal Power deck today. These have come out various different ways for each sign so far. So I'm not even... Yeah, okay. I might do another shuffle and see if there's any more cards. So you have Judgment, you have the Eight of Cups, and you have the King of Swords. Alrighty, let's see what's going on here, because I get the feeling that there's a bit of judgment going on internally with you. I look back with compassion for myself basically means that you are actually forgiving yourself for any situations that you feel you put yourself into unintentionally, I would imagine. But it just, to me, comes across as being a little bit more forgiving of yourself. Any past indiscretions. They asked me to pull another one, so that's what I'm doing. And you have the Emperor here. Okay, so let's have a look, see. Move these across for you. There's a lot of cutting cords in August. And I know some people, they react differently to, cutting a cord or something, as if it's a negative. It's not. What I see here is the fact that you have understood over the last year, maybe 18 months, your limitations as to what you are willing to accept from others, and also what you are willing to do to go forwards and get whatever it is you want from life. I do feel your empathic nature has been tested a lot. So maybe sometimes you didn't pass the test, which is kind of why you feel like you failed in some way, or you're beating yourself up a little bit. But that's fine, that's all part of the learning curve. Not everybody passes the test first time. It's just something that seems to be designed to make you think about something a little bit deeper in August. I do see here, I think this came out for another sign, gentleness within you saying, I'm going to cut this off. But they weren't saying cut the cords. This for you, Cancerians, it is to cut the cords. It is to say, I'm not accepting this anymore, or I'm kind of making this decision for the better part of me, for the highest good, in perfect comfort, in perfect alignment with what I want to achieve in my life. There's something that's kind of you stepping into this power, whether you identify with the masculine traits of the king and the emperor. It doesn't really matter. It's that energy, that power that you're ascending into, that I think is going to make all the difference for you in August. You are choosing to walk away from some situation. I see it more of a situation than an actual person. But it could be that you're moving naturally away from a friend group that you just don't feel connected to much anymore. It's just something that you feel like that's past its sell-by date now, and you're kind of wanting to rejuvenate yourself in other areas. But there is a feeling of, I don't want to say isolation, because I don't feel it is isolation, but it is something about going it on your own and proving that you have what it takes in order to do that. With the Emperor as well, I do feel like you're making these empowered choices because of forgiving yourself of, don't continue to beat yourself up about it. What's done is done, and you can't keep changing the past. You can't change the past. So all you can do is take control of how you proceed and perceive the future and how you walk into that future. And I do see this as, again, kind of being a learning curve, my dear Cancerians, but mostly you are making the decision to change. You're making the decision to possibly do something that has scared you before. That's something else that I'm seeing. I really want another card. Justice. Okay. I speak truth in fairness to myself. So yeah, it may be that you recognize and you realize, damn it, I should have done this sooner, or I didn't do this, or I forgot to do this, or this doesn't align with anything that I really wanted. I took the left road when I should have really taken the right road. Doesn't matter. What you need is to now understand you have the opportunity, because you have the awareness to move forwards. This is definitely something not everybody has. But now you're balancing things, you're making this empowered choice for your highest good. I do see this as leaving a situation. Some of you may literally be handing in, your notice. Some of you may be choosing to say, look, I've been studying history all this time. I'm now going to work on business instead. Just changing what feels right to you. Like maybe you did make a mistake when you entered into the career you're in, or maybe you made a mistake in entering into a relationship, but now it's time to forgive yourself. You're not judge, jury, and executioner of yourself. You are the person who decides how you can atone for whatever perceived mistakes you have done and how you can change that. And not many people like being told that maybe they've made a mistake in something. It's not easy sometimes to see or to even admit to yourself, that was a balls up, you know what I mean? But I do feel that with you kind of stepping into that energy of ownership and also saying, look, well, I caused the situation, I now hold the solution, and I know what not to do, and I know how to continue on. And this feels so much like you're speaking your truth, you're speaking from the heart, you are understanding what needs to be done. And I do see this as a beginning of a very huge transformation for you. Let's see what the Moonology cards have to say for you. I'm getting Aquarius quite a lot. I don't know whether you're dealing with an Aquarius or whether you have heavy Aquarius in your chart, but there's definitely something about an Aquarius energy here. And I feel like it's here. So maybe you're passing a decision for some Aquarian energy. New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Yeah. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Give yourself compassion. Give yourself understanding. I do want another one. I just feel like, have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. They're kind of saying that maybe they didn't work out before, but there's no need for you to worry about, what will happen. Just have faith that what you're trying to do now will come through in the best possible method for you. Again, I think it's sometimes people say, I want this thing and I want it this way. If you want this thing, does it matter how it's going to come to you? Is it the result or is it the process you value more? That's something that's coming through to me for you, my dear Cancerians. But let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you. I love to hear from you guys. Also, do let me know if you'd like a reading or a Reiki session. They are down in the description box below as well. But in the meantime, I wish you the very best of luck. Take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.